Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today, my friends, we are back on Minecraft. So if my mic sounds a little bit better, it's because, well, my headset, had stopped using that, because my cats destroyed the wire. Funny, huh? Um, Come on, turn on the comedic laughs. Alright, no one's gonna hear that. Anyway, so, I have something I want to talk about. Many years ago, uh, yeah, in this server. I've had the server for years. This is lore video mostly. Many years ago, when I was still an average villager, nothing else higher than that, there was a man. His name was Wrigley Withersby, and he was known as the craziest villager in town. Wrigley was a strange man, a dishonest man the most. He lied about every single tale he twisted. Every single fairy tale he claimed was real. Every single princess was real. Even the most gruesome of beasts that never existed but were always described in the most perfect detail from him were apparently real. But then suddenly one rainy month he disappeared. No proof of his existence was found again. His house was emptied. And yet somehow the village, before even the wall existed, could find him. So we had an investigation when I took charge. And what we found before any of the videos were made were quite shocking indeed. He was dead. All that was left from him was a black skull that we used DNA evidence to define as what was left of him. Now here's the funny part. He always talked, this was one of his main stories. The Wither Book was a myth that he made up. Or did he? Because today, when we found him, we also found a book. This book may be not so friendly to certain audiences, so younglings, please be advised. What we're about to read is a detailed death on what happened to him and what he wanted. Let's take a look. Oh, sorry, too far. Day 1. Today was odd. I felt the need to clean myself and scratch my entire body. When I found this book of blank pages, I wondered its purpose. Now I know too much. But now, when we first read this page, we thought nothing of it. It sounded crazy, like he always was. But day 2 really messed with us. Day 2. My lungs feel an intense pain. I've tried medical syrup. Nothing will take the pain away. I'm starting to lose color in my hair and eyes. Is this what death feels like? Now, hearing this already was quite odd, especially from the man who usually never took anything seriously. But today was the first day in his life to where he was more serious than he ever become. Day 3. As my sight begins to dim and my life is drained, I think about my family for a happy distraction before my demise. In this last writing, to which I report whoever may find this, I have one thing left to say. Beware the Wither Book. And that was all that was wrote. We assume after this, the Wither Book, or whatever disease may have taken away his life, disintegrated him into nothing but this skull. But now, hypothesis comes in. All the scientists that we brought into this didn't know anything about this, let alone even understood it, but one. He spoke of one of the diseases he talked about called the wither. Now, in his many adventures, there was one specific one that stood out to everybody. He said that he took a trip to a place called the End, which to me sounds like a very odd place. But then when he said he left, he never truly felt the same. He said that the End is a very odd place, with ships that can fly and islands that float and giant pieces of coral. He was ridiculous. But now, it's hard to say what is and isn't real. It's especially harder to say when he talked about another place called the Nether. We've heard rumors from many other villages about a place called the Nether, but never have we truly tried any of its rituals in fear of them actually being real. He was the only supposed brave one in town, and now, I guess you could say he's the last brave one in town. You see, after his sabbatical to the Nether, he was never the same. Keep in mind, this was before the wall. He left for many months and then came back. This time he wasn't as odd as before, though. He never truly told anybody what happened there. He just said he went, and then after that he would instantly end the conversation or ask for it to end. And then he would walk away. And then we lost him for 10 months. And over those 10 months, we have built the wall, made all those buildings. And yet somehow, in an attempt to lure him, we still haven't gotten him. And now that we know what happened to him and how it happened, we can proudly say that his death was a major I told you so. So with this being said, let me say this. We are going to find out what the Nether is. We are going to find out who discovered it, which most likely was him, and why he died. So, how'd you guys like the first lore episode? Woo! Pretty serious there, wasn't it, guys? Oh yeah, that was the first ever lore drop. Oh. There. Not supposed to be there. Alright. Anyway. So, first ever lore drop. Woohoo! Pretty sick, huh? So, I just want to say this real quick. That had to be the best ever lore video I've done. And because that's the first one, baby. So, if you guys liked this lore video and want to see another, then see what happened to him. What happened to the man? You know, I'm gonna change his name real quick into something easy to remember. Jeremiah Wiggum. There we are. Jeremiah Wiggum. Actually, not. We already have a Wiggum. I could probably start some lore on that. No, Jeremiah, Bigsley. Jeremiah Bigsley. I'm gonna write that down. These names are hard to remember. That's why I wrote them down on the guest book. But anyways, guys, if you like today's lore drop and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. Comment down below what the lore should be. And if you guys know, you know, from the other video. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned on the channel for more content. Have a great day, night, and or afternoon.